baby, we've got an exciting video today where we're going to talk about all of the exciting news this week. Big mistakes being made in ISO-8. We're going to talk about some of the cool things with ISO-8 with Valley Flying. We're going to talk about how amazing Scream is, how amazing Doc Ock is, how amazing She-Hulk is. No, well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
But Doc Ock and Scream, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're also going to talk about optimal things to do with ISO-8. And I think we're going to get started with the number one pitfall that I've been hearing about this week. Has to do with the way the ISO-8 is installing. Let's say, for some terrible reason, you wanted to put ISO-8 on Ant-Man, which there's a big ion shortage. Yeah, well, maybe. Ion shortages kind of makes you not want to do a lot of that stuff, though, right?
Well, I'm maybe not taking past level 1, but yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay,
maybe
so you gotta be really, really, really careful with looking at the ticks. And I want to draw your attention to this right here. This means that I only have a 3 available. And if I click this, then I've wasted that. Now, that's not that big of a deal on a 3 because a 3 is worth, what, 9? But what if that was a 5 or a 4?
Ooh.
And I think we've all done this. We've wasted, but you really got to be careful of these tick marks. Yeah, I think everybody's done it. It was like, oh, I talked about it in a video, and then later that night, I put a 3 on Karnak accidentally.
Don't do this.
Don't do this. I mean, if I wanted to take Ant-Man up to 1, I'd click there, click there, click there, click there. But right here, I definitely do not want to hit equip because that would default me.
Go on that second one. The first one is a 1, but the second one has a 1 and a 3. All right, so
I can toggle.
It is defaulting to the 1. I wasn't sure what the default was.
It does default.
Okay.
But it really right here, I want to hit find rather than equip. And then I could, it looks like I'm all farmed out on that. But that's the idea is you want to hit find, get 1 and do that. Please, 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 please. And then also, I'll put this in the comment section again. Reminex has a class list. Have you been using this list?
All the time. We talked about this before. We're not the innovators. We're not the guys that come up with the data. We're the guys that present the data to everybody. And Reminex, I am glad that there's someone that is doing all this work, all this experimentation. Reminex is compiling the data from everybody, and this list is so helpful. And he's made a lot of changes. This new tab is just so redoing it by the classes and giving it ranks of importance. I like what he's doing, and the different classes, because at level 1 it could be different than which class of character is best at level 3,
right? And
then at level 5s, because it does change some things. The certain classes get a little better as you rank them up.
Yeah, and it's interesting. The only benefit that he's seeing to Phoenix right now is level 1 skirmisher if you're using Storm. And the idea there is that you get the assist, and then Phoenix assists and applies the vulnerable. And that's it. That's it. It's crazy, right?
If she lasts that long.
Yeah, then she's going to go into Dark Phoenix. So rip. And I just want to say that there's a character tier list here, which is, in my opinion, because of and for some reason, I've been very selective on my ISO-8s, and you were telling me, it's like, oh, you have so many ions, but ions are a problem, right?
Ions are the bottleneck for ISO-8 right now, especially with these awesome milestones and getting an abundance of these crystals, allowing us to upgrade characters and the classes a lot sooner than we would normally. People are running out of these ions, but I don't think they're going to be running out as much when the milestones goes away and we're not getting as many free crystals.
Yeah, and so the word on the street is to farm the 24 nodes, to go into the actual campaign area, and I'll show you that right here on the screen. And then what character, and then most importantly, I'm only taking my arena teams. I'm only taking my raid teams up. I mean, I'm not really, and then the rest of it, I'm just doing 1s. I figure there's no risk to it, right? And these nodes right here with the ions is kind of what I'm going after first, because there's going to be an ion shortage, and I'm absolutely not buying the pieces directly in the store.
No, that was a mistake I made. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
And
I had a lot of these. I had over 200,000 ions. I'm like, 5 here, 5 there. But yeah, they go pretty quickly once you start going up to level 3 and past that in the classes.
Yeah. So what are you suggesting, or what teams do you think are getting the most best benefit right now from ISO-8? What are you having the most fun with?
I'm having the most fun with the symbiotes, but obviously Black Order is everywhere also. So those are the two teams that I prioritize to get them at least level 3. And there's a few other random characters that I'm using in Ultimate 7.5 a lot. And those, I'm pretty much doing the same thing as you. Arena, raids, everything else is a low priority, but Arena raids is number 1 because Arena is where you get your crystals, is where you get a lot of stuff. And then raids every day. You want to be able to do the raids. Get it to the point where you could auto it, not have to worry about it, and then you could work on some of your more luxury teams, like your war teams, things like that.
Now, I wanted to draw your attention to MSF.GG, and you're talking about symbiotes. Now, Venom is a character that I put the striker class on it. So, have you been getting a lot of double taps with your Venom, and then he's clearing the positive effects?
I just got mine up to level 3, so he hasn't been able to clear positive effects yet. So I haven't seen that.
No, he attacks a second time, and his attack clears the positive effects. His basic.
Oh, I have not noticed. I have not noticed.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. So a lot of time, if you have strike,
you know what? I don't think I have enough skirmishers and raiders for him to get the mark.
Oh,
the
yeah.
That's probably why I'm.
I put the raider on. I put the raider on Carnage and Symbiote Spider-Man, and so there's vulnerables out, and then I've got Striker on Venom and Scream. And what happens is if your primary target has the vulnerable, then you're attacking a second time, and both of them clear positive effects. Now, the ISO-8 attack is not a basic attack. It's the assist counterattack, which technically is different on Venom. Right?
It does not make sense. There's other characters that is different as well. Cull is different, and some other things that are weird, right?
Right. So I want to show you. So basically, let's say you attack a target with the vulnerable. The first attack is the basic attack, and it flips 2 positive effects.
Yes.
And then the second one does this. But notice what happens when you take it to put the T4 on it. The assist counter goes up to 3.
I did not notice that it goes up to 3 with the counter. And that is 1-for-1 with Venom, because I know with some other characters like Cull, it's not a 1-for-1 taking the basic up to the ISO-8 bonus attack.
Yeah, the ISO-8 bonus attack is based off of the assist counter attack right here when you have a striker on him. And so a lot of people are saying, oh, should I put the T4 on Venom's basic? Because then I'll be flipping basically 5 effects on one basic attack if the target has vulnerable. Just something to think about. We're finding out all kinds of little things right now about ISO-8, man.
Details.
Yeah, and then just like with Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel being the striker, Ms. Marvel being the skirmisher. Then you get this quad attack where it's Captain Marvel, the assist, and then you've got the binary, and then you get the second ISO-8 attack, which is based off of her assist counter info. So just be mindful that the ISO-8 second attack on strikers is based off of this right here, which is sometimes different. Like Black Bolted's different. Even that some of the characters are different. And the only place that I know that you can get this information is on MSF.GG. It's actually not in game at all, which is a mess if you ask me.
This is stuff that they've data mined from the actual files and how it procs and everything. So yeah, it's not available for the public. Except if you go to that website, msf.gg.
Yeah,
Shout out to those guys there.
Yeah, right. And
then Pim Toxie, excellent job.
Yeah. And then also this frequently asked questions kind of answers a lot of these questions that we're talking about right here. I think the
devs were going to release something like this on Monday, Tuesday, but I don't know if it's needed at this point. Remedex already did the work.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say the biggest one that I get asked the most is what are active healing abilities, and then healing that is not from regen or drain or redistribution. So that does not affect like Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, middle ability, the ultimate ability on Minerva or Ebony Maw is not active healing, and then also the stacks of regeneration and drain abilities like Symbiote Spider-Man and Thanos. So just if you're confused on ISO-8, come over to the tier list. Just go off of all the work that Canage and all those guys have put together with Remedex. The link will be in the description. Now we have to talk about Scream. How much are you liking Scream right now?
Oh my goodness, that is a very fun character. Favorite character of the so far. That's not saying too much. We've only got one character in this update so far. But yeah, awesome character, making that symbiote team so strong.
Yeah, so I've gone into war against fully maxed out, fully T14'd as Guardians twice now, and I don't even know if I played it correctly. There's some times where I was not able to get through that initial Greg and get the turn meter started, but it has absolutely saved me. It's not quite an autoplay team, but it might be an autoplay team with Anti-Venom. But right now, it went from being a kind of a tricky counter, like you could time out, you had to play it right, you had to make sure you had the right, you had to ability block the right character, you had to make sure you got heal block on the right characters. If you didn't get through Loki quick enough, oh man, there was all kinds
of last. It's tough.
Oh man, and so what's your experience with Scream inside of not only War, but let's say U7?
U7, I am doing one-shotting most of those nodes with the 4 symbiotes and Emma right now. And it's not even challenged. I'm not sure if that's all to Scream, if that's all to ISO-8, but I think it's a combination of both of these things coming to the game at once, and it's allowing a lot better damage and a lot better results in Ultima 7.5 for me and the rest of my alliance, because we're doing more 100% on a weekly basis than we were before ISO-8 and Scream.
Yeah, so this is a big deal. As Guardians definitely have had their day on defense and war, and I believe that is over. But symbiotes might be the counter to She-Hulk and the Fantastic Four. We don't know. I mean, we're gonna find out. But it seems like right now this is I know that it's really easy. It's not even hard with these 4 right here. It doesn't even matter who's in the 5th slot. Some people use. It doesn't matter.
That's a testament to how good the team is. If you're saying you're not even sure if you're playing it right and you're just still smashing them. So
yeah, it's actually made it a lot harder to play it wrong. You just target the Greg a lot. You with the undead anxiety, and then you're going to be good. But here in this match right here, it does get to a point where basically right there, you can see it right there. Scream basically clears the taunt, and then that's all that it needs. The stealth clears the stealth right there. So
that is what they were missing before when she was in stealth and all you could attack was Greg's is horrible. But now,
yeah, look at all those Gregs. You're kind of stuck, but she went over there, chained into the stealth, got rid of the stealth, able to finish her off, and then the match is over. Now, this is probably the single most heartbreaking match. You said you saw this on stream. Where
once in a while I just turn into your streams and I happen to see you finishing up this match and just. Yeah, there was some swearing going on stream.
Yeah, this was heartbreaking because, I'm just gonna let it play out. I really thought I got ahead of it, and we're doing Doc Ock versus X-Men. So what happens is Phoenix goes into Dark Phoenix right here. Of course, she puts the defense down. She does the health steal. It looks like everything's going good right now. We're going through, and then this is where I think right here. If I would have got a stun on Doc Ock, but you can't really control that, where the stun went over to Vulture, but you can't really control that, so it's not reliable. I think Beast would have made the difference here, but I got to say, it's like, okay, please survive Cyclops. If Cyclops can get his ultimate off with offense up, if Phoenix can get her ultimate off, we win the match. That's what you think, right? Oh. Okay, watch this. So ultimate goes off. So right now.
That is looking in really good shape. I would say you would win.
Okay, so look right now. Phoenix hasn't done her ultimate. Phoenix has not done her ultimate. Doc Ock has how much health?
Very little.
Very little.
Sliver.
Okay, Doc Ock takes a turn. Watch. This is the most frustrating match I've ever had ever. Doc Ock takes a turn. Okay, so look what happens. Okay, so there he is right there. Look at his health go up. Look at his health go up. Okay, his health is going up. Okay, so now where are we at? Right? Phoenix is going to ultimate.
I still think it should win. I still think you should win.
Phoenix does her ultimate.
I know the result, but I still think you should win at this point.
Phoenix does her ultimate. One sliver of health. It's one sliver of health. Phoenix versus Cyclops. Spoiler alert. I lose the match, and Doc Ock has full health at the end of the match. How does this help?
Oh,
look at that. And he's going to basically destroy them and go to full health. He picks apart the team and he goes back to full health. I think I don't sleep on Doc Ock is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I think a lot of people are more excited about symbiotes, but look at we ended up losing the match.
I slept on him, and yeah, this is proving that you should not. And by the way, we were looking at the class of ISO-8. Doc Ock did not even have a healer class on him. He had a raider class on him in this battle. So
crazy. It's so annoying. All right, let's talk about Milestone Orb update. So tonight, the prediction is that we're going to get Symbiote Spider-Man inside of the Milestone Orbs. Captain Marvel will be removed. The question remains whether or not Symbiote Spider-Man will be in the 70 slot or the 30 slot. We're going to find out tonight. What, any predictions on that yourself?
I am going to go for generosity and optimism and say 70.
All right. If he's in the 70 slot, that means per 100 orbs, you're going to average about 25 Coulson shards. And so I'm in the situation where I'm missing 85, not Coulson, Symbiote Spider-Man, but I'm missing 85 Symbiote Spider-Man shards. So it's going to take me 350 orbs probably to get those.
You have that, right?
I have 350 orbs, but if they put her in if they put him in the 30 slot, boy, people are going to be upset, especially if this is considered farmable. Do you consider this farmable?
No, this is not farmable. We were promised every first Wednesday of the month a new farmable character, and I don't remember the exact wording. We could go back to the blog post and check that out, but I think they said it would be added to a node, is what they said, or a store. And in my mind, that is what is farmable. But we were talking earlier. You think maybe there's another one that did not talk about?
Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance they could do, drop Red Skull or Taskmaster or any one of those characters that came out in the spring. They're overdue to be released, in my opinion. So we'll see. Yeah, and then the second part is that they're saying that this is going to be the last update to the Milestone Orb. So pretty much after this goes live, there's no reason to hoard them that I can see of, unless they run another Christmas type event where you orb opening, but I don't know if this orb would even count for that. We'll see. But then that's that, and they're going to come out with seasonal orbs. What are your thoughts about all that?
I wasn't happy with it when I saw this, but when we were talking, you mentioned how they could have said it's changing to a new orb right before Symbiote Spider-Man is released. Open all of your current Milestone orbs. So them announcing it a full rotation before he comes out, I like that, but yeah, it could have been so much worse. But yeah, I'd rather them just keep the orbs like they do with the premiums, the basics, things like that, and not have them switch every time they switch them like they do with the Greek Raid orbs.
I'll tell you this: as soon as they update the orbs, I'm no longer going to be hoarding them. I'm going to open them all up. I need the training mats. I need everything. The purple gear, because we've got the bio gear shortage. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the most highly anticipated, most sought after, most hyped character release of all time, and that is No Neck She-Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Boy, the community is not hyped about this at all. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is going to be probably the worst offer as far as sales as they're ever going to have.
It might be. Do you think they're going to release as a $50 offer just because there's so little interest in her?
Well, I think
say, hey, 10. Maybe this will be the first $10 offer.
Well, actually, I think they should make it a $50 offer. I'll tell you why. Because the people that are going to buy it are the people that are going to buy everything, and the people that are on the fence are not going to buy it, even if it's $10. So why not just sell it at the top dollar to the people that buy stuff no matter what? I mean, because you realize that the top alliances that want to slow down the wars are probably going to buy this no matter what, and they're the only people going to buying it. They're going to buy it at $10. They're going to buy it at $50, and the people that are not going to buy this wouldn't buy it at $10, and they're not going to buy it at $50. So what? Just might as well. I mean, I should not give them ideas. I should not give them ideas. Yeah.
Well, they probably have the offers all set, so hopefully this does not change it at this point, because we're predicting either today, tomorrow, or Friday for this offer. Probably today or tomorrow.
So I'm gonna buy it just to make a video, and minimal interest in this. I mean, maybe I'll get 3 reds on her, and maybe I'll get her up to like level 71, maybe gear tier 11, and I don't think I'm going to put any T4. I mean, unless there's like a super duper T4 on there, I doubt I'm going to put even T4s on it. But guess what time it is?
Something good is coming.
Yeah, it's time for the giveaway.
Free stuff.
Yeah, and we're not going to give away. We're not going to give away a no neck She-Hulk. We're going to get. Okay, this is way better than that. All right, I really hope you like this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you'll be getting for free in your account an 8-star, not a 7-star, no neck mobile boomer.
Oh.
This is not a scam.
Oh, jacked in 10, baby.
Yeah, no neck.
You're never taking your shirt off on YouTube or on stream on Twitch. Was wondered what is under that shirt, and there it is, guys.
Well, yeah, the shorts are the right color, and I don't know if that's the right there, but you know, because there's there, and there. But anyways, they're salmon. They're not pink. They're not pink. Anyways.
Well, that obviously has to be you because it does have the salmon pants, the hat, everything.
That's you guys didn't know. I mean, we've met in person. Could you tell? I was that jacked.
I had a hint. I didn't know it was this jacked though. So, hiding it under there.
Yeah. All right. Head over to Valley Flying's channel. We did a longer version of this video.
Where are you? There you are.
We're trying to get our height levels right to match up for the cameras.
Let me come up then.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Anyways.
This way. I'm looking this way. Okay.
No, get out of here. Head over to Valley Flying's channel. We actually did was it an hour long? We did like
it was about an hour.
So this is the condensed version. There was a lot more detailed information over there. Anything you want to say before we go?
Gamers are cool.
All right, guys. Head over to Valley Flying's channel, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.